Today now I'm going to do a little drink, and I call this presentation Holistic Internal Healing, because everything starts on the outside. All the people in power and all the people who have all the money, they couldn't stop viruses from entering the nations. Yeah? But you have a system in you that God created that is a monster to viruses. Yeah? Your system is created. You see this body right here? This body that God created? It is a machine. And if a doctor is smart, he will care. You can never say, Patrick, you're talking garbage, because he knows for a fact that this body here is a machine. A machine. That's why a lot of people who do gymnastics and some people do, they say, damn, how did they do that? The body is a machine. It can kill anything if you treat it good. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to make a drink now that's going to help your body to heal from within and to protect you. Yeah? And don't let the organ become bloated. You follow me? Yeah? So that you can fight any cancer cell that's coming into the body, because that's what the body does. The body's supposed to kill cancer cells. Yeah? Any cell that is carcinogenic, yeah, and turn into a cancer cell through mutation, your immune system is supposed to gobble them up. That's a reality though. Before that cell can initiate and progress into cancer. Yeah? Watch me. Lots of people on social media come at CMOS and say, you know what, CMOS have 102 minerals and it's 92 of the body needs. But they don't go to depth though. See CMOS? This is your arteries and your veins and your capillaries. See them here? This is your big veins right here. See the big veins? These are the small capillaries. And these here are the arteries. Yeah? See them? That's what CMOS is. So everything on the earth that God put here for us to use, they have a purpose. For some part of the body. The cabbage is like your brain. Tomatoes and onions is like your arteries too. Clean it up. Yeah, so what we're going to do today, I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Cane juice. Mark it down 1. Cane juice, number 1. Number 2 is ginger beer. Caribbean people know what I'm talking about when I say ginger beer. Yeah, make it hot too, because ginger have gingerol. It's good for a cold, damp condition of the lung. If you're going to mix this herb with orange peel. It's good for damp osteoarthritis too. Yeah. Then I want to put some soursop. Yeah. So we have cane juice, we have ginger beer, we have soursop. Yeah. Take all the seeds out of the soursop, and you can blend it up in some coconut water or some regular distilled water. Yeah. And then we have golden apple. I don't know what you all call it in Trinidad. I think they call it pomsite in Trinidad and Tobago. We call it golden apple in Grenada. I think they call it June plum in Jamaica, whatever it is. Yeah. And we have the sea moss. Yeah. And then we have the sea moss gel. With ginger inside. See the ginger inside the sea moss gel? So I'm going to cut up the gel. So the gel in the mixture is for if you have a dry cough. And if you have an ulcer. Yeah, because with the sea moss gel, what it does, it becomes a demulcent. See, vegetables. If you can boil it and you leave some of the see, what's that? See? The strings in there with cinnamon too. And cloves. Yeah? And then, guess what I have it too? Watch me now. Watch this. First, I have young barley grass. And young barley grass is significant for cancer too. It is an antioxidant. It has vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K. It has polyphenols. I think it's what they call it for polyphenols. It is also important for LDL, so-called bad cholesterol. It drops it too. Yeah. But it is very good to prevent cancer. Yeah. This one is called rice bran. Other part of the rice too. This have lots of minerals too. But this rice bran is significant for cancer too. Cancer treatment. Now, Dr. Lauren Day used lots of barley grass when she was treating her cancer. She know cancer-free 17 years without taking chemotherapy. Look her up. Dr. Lauren Day on YouTube. Yeah, she's a orthopedic doctor. Little bit of half a teaspoon or quarter teaspoon of turmeric, because turmeric is anti-inflammatory and turmeric also works on the liver. But turmeric also helps to prevent your cancer stem cells from creating microscopic cells. And that's why they give you this injection and tell you, yeah, I'm preventing your cancer from coming back. But all these things here can prevent your cancer from coming back also. Phytonutrient protein. Phytonutrient protein. This here is called cordyceps. It's a mushroom. And cordyceps is the restoration plant for the kidney, but it is good for libido in men. It is good for infertility. It is good for your lung, but it helps to regenerate the kidney with nettle seed if the kidney is damaged. It's have a lot of research on these plants here. This have a lot of studies. Cordyceps studies. Pineapple, goji berries. And goji berries is good for the eyes too. And mango. See the mango right here? You dry it up. You go to Labe Market on Nostrand and Maple Avenue, on Maple Street in Brooklyn, check Labe. You'll get all these mangoes there too. Yeah? Boom, boom, boom. All these here are going to go into my drink. Yeah? And that's going to keep my internal organs healthy so that they can work for me. Yeah? So you see what we have here? Boom. See the sea moss? So I kept the sea moss. I just boiled it a little bit and I put some cinnamon, some cloves, some ginger. You know, and then I'm going to cut piece of it and put it in the blender. Yeah? But I make sure and leave some of the stem there too. And I soak it, see? Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah, man. That's how I stay alive. That's how I prevent cancer with lemongrass. See this herb we call lemongrass? See lemongrass? Lemongrass is very significant for cancer. Very, very. Yeah? And there's studies on lemongrass. And you all have it in abundance in Green and all you're dying from cancer in Green like crazy. Big hospital coming, but cancer treatment will be still what? Same thing, chemotherapy, radiation, and surgery. Yeah? Learn. All right, let me go now. So now I'm going to put all of these, yeah. I'm going to put all of these here in the blender, yeah. So we're going to put the cane juice. Yeah, we're going to put the sour sop. Or I call it sweet sop because there's nothing sour about it. Put the sour sop there. I just freeze it, you know what I mean? Then we're going to put the ginger beer. And then we're going to put the golden apple or pomme cité. And then I'm going to put the green tea. It's significant too. I'm going to put this in here too, see? Drop it inside there. Clear up the arteries. Then I'm going to put a chia vanilla with some green tea. Yeah. Right there. Don't forget. Yeah, I'm going to mark it in the post. Yeah. I'm going to put some pineapple in there. Side. Then I'm going to drop all these other stuff in there inside. You see? I'm going to put a rice bran, young barley, turmeric, yeah, mango, goji berry, cordyceps. All of them going inside here. This is my meal for my lunch. Yeah. And cordyceps act as an amphoteric tool because cordyceps is important for when you have lupus, see? And put a gel, sea moss gel in there too. Now cordyceps is very significant because cordyceps can act as an amphoteric, meaning that if you have an immune system that is suppressed, it brings it back up. And if you do have an immune system that is overactive, like with lupus, cerebrodoma, it normalizes it too. So it acts as what we call an amphoteric. Don't forget the word amphoterics are plants that helps to do what? To normalize the immune system if it is overactive or underactive. Yeah? And we're going to shake that up like that, you know. See? Shake it up. Yeah? And I'm going to put it in my thing. I'm going to smooth it up. And when I smooth this thing up here, you tell me if yeah. Can't go wrong, man. Can't go wrong, man. Okay, now are losing their kidneys. Lots of people is coming in with cancer. Grenada is only 133 square miles, only about 90,000 to 100,000 people, and the number one killer of Grenadians is cancer. All over the Caribbean. And we grew up with foods that come in season in the Caribbean. All the Caribbean countries know what I'm talking about. Rainy season, dry season. Food come in season. Yeah? With seeds. But because now you go into a supermarket in the Caribbean countries and they're full of TV dinners. Yeah? Canned foods. Yeah? All these food with chemicals. And because this generation today don't clean no more. We do not go and follow the teachings of the elders. And that is the reason why cancer is so prevalent all over the world. Kidney disease is on the rise. Over 800 million people, yeah, is diagnosed with kidney disease. And they know for a fact that you're going to do the wrong things because they're teaching you nothing. So you go, you eat wrong foods, eating in the nighttime, lots of salt, inorganic salt, sodium chloride. And then automatically your arteries become hard. And when the arteries become hard, your heart has to work extra hard now to pump the blood through the circulatory system. And then high blood pressure steps in. Damage to the kidney, damage to the eyes, damage to the lung, damage to your blood.